Hey folks, welcome you all to a new video. This is CA Ganesh Bharadwaj. Now, first of all, guys, thank you so much for all your love and support. Our YouTube family is now 10K and growing. So thank you all for your love and support that you guys been showing me with. I am promising you today that I will continue to provide you all with the right guidance and support throughout your journey as a CA or as a CMA. Right from the transition of becoming a CA or a CMA student, becoming a member, I will be with you on this journey. I'll continue providing you all with the right guidance and support. And once again, guys, bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. So, in this video, I am going to give two major announcements which was long due. I've been working really hard on this the last couple of months, and yes, right now I wanted to reveal it to you all. This is very much applicable for CA Inter students who are going to appear for their May 2025 exam, right? So, and before that, by the way, so I've just created this caricature. Our team created this caricature with the general my signature style of starting this every single video that I do. So they have tagged it with "Hey folks" and with a caricature symbol for this. So thanks to Habib and team for this excellent work. So fine, guys. The first announcement is about new books on costing and FM. Guys, for both these subjects, costing and FM, for both these subjects, I am going to come up with two books. One is called as Concept Decoder. It will be having all the concepts in the study material covered in our ICAI study material. And the second one is called as a Solved Question Bank. And both these books are in a colored version, right? I will be opening and I'll show it to you all. But before that, first I want to make one thing very clear. Now, every calendar year, institute comes up with changes in their study material, and last July, I suppose, they came up with the new materials applicable for the May 2025 attempt and onwards. There is absolutely no difference in the study material, right, prescribed by ICAI. All they have done is they have just added case study based MCQs and the end. That's about it, and that too they have taken only from past RTPs and MTPs, right? Nothing great, no addition at all. So then why have you changed your material? Earlier my material was black and white, now my material is color, and on top of it I have made a lot of innovative features. I have incorporated them in both these books, right? And I am not going to claim that this is the best book in the market and all. I will leave it to you decide. But one thing I can tell you, I have poured my heart and soul into this just so that you will be able to properly prepare for your exams and revise it the day before your exam. One day before your exam, you must be able to cover the entire book. That is how I have framed this particular book, and this is the first time I am doing a colored material for my subjects, and that was something very exciting for me, and I'm sure you will also find it useful. So in case you are a student who is already watching my existing lectures using my existing books, the practice manual and all, can we continue using it? It's 100% yes. There is absolutely no change in the study material. You continue watching this existing lectures, you continue using the existing book, absolutely no change in our institute study material. So right now I have just incorporated some new features. What all I have incorporated, I will just be explaining in the next few minutes, right? This is something that I want to clarify. So the first book is called the Concept Decoder, wherein I have neatly arranged all the concepts, right, in a very easy to understand manner, and I've used some color codings that'll be easy for you to quickly recapitulate all the concepts covered here. Now let me just quickly open this up. Second, yes. So I'll just open this chapter, Cost of Capital. So this is how I've created this book. So let me just explain the work that has gone behind it using a concept called cost of debentures, right? KD. Now what I've done here is all the concepts relating to KD, wherever it is there in our study material, right? Basically in this chapter, cost of capital, all the concepts allied to cost of debenture, KD calculation, I have clubbed it in a single place. Now look at this. concept number 3 is cost of debentures. Under that, A, I have kept irredeemable debenture. B, redeemable debenture. Redeemable debenture has two ways of calculating. One, under that one is YTM method. The other one is actually your approximated formula method, right? Now, after this is the base concept of KD. Once this is over, what I have done is I have actually included one area called as doubt busters. What do you mean by doubt busters? Based on my past interaction with students and based on the examiner's comments that gets released in your students magazine every attempt after the results get published, right? There's something called as examiner's comments, which the examiners give question wise. They will say like, so this particular question across students across India made some kind of error in this particular component of this particular question. To that minute level, there will be something called as an examiner comment that gets released in your students magazine. I have also incorporated whatever that is, and I've also incorporated whatever is my interaction with my past students. I have figured out the areas where students generally made a mistake, and I have created this doubt and I have clarified it here itself then and there under the respective concept. For example, now if issue price is not given, students can assume it to be current market price. If current market price is also not given, only then you can take it as equal to face value. This is one of many areas that students generally find difficult. One more thing here is, yes, look, flotation cost, if they are not given, you can take it as 0. This is a very standing and a very prime assumption that you can do. But generally, I've seen students make a mistake here. One more thing, in dividends area, when the word dividend is given, whether to take it as D1 or to take it as D0, right? This confusion is there, and institute randomly they take in one area, in one question they take it as D1, in another question the same wordings they take it as D0. What to do in such cases? These are all some doubt busters. I've kept it as a separate section then and there below the relevant concept, so that when you are revising, just imagine the day before your exam, this point might not even strike you. You might tend to miss it. So I have created it then and there so that you will be able to easily correlate and revise it the day before your exam. Because remember, what is not revised the day before your exam is as good as not studied. So I want you all to complete the entire subject one day before your exam. So for you to do that, if you prepare using this material or if you refer this material, you will be able to get crystal clear clarity in the subjects. That's something that I wanted to convey to you. That is the reason why we've spent a lot of time in coming up with this material. It's not just copy paste from study material and putting some colors. I've structured it in a very, very conceptual way. And not just that, I have sequenced it in such a way that, look, all the concepts, the logical flow of understanding of the subject, all the concepts are there in one place. And finally, if you see, towards the end of this chapter, I have kept some core theory areas. Now look at this, core theory topics. These are there in your study material, but look at the significance of cost of capital. Now, this is there in the very first or second page of this chapter in the study material, but it is of no use for you to solve the practical sums. So in every chapter, I have taken the core theory topics and put it towards the end, so that if you want, for theory areas in this chapter also can be revised the day before your exam separately. I'm not mixing it with the clear, right? So this is something that we have done on our concept decoder notes. And like the name is concept decoder because it decodes all the concepts. So that is the reason why I've just named it like that. And this is the solved question bank on financial management. So in financial management, of course, also in costing, the work is going on. But right now, overall, to some maximum extent, we have finished in financial management. Now, what I've done is, now look at this. So this is how our solved question bank is going to look like, the cover page, right? So here, if you see, this solved question bank is truly one of a kind, because this can be the single source of preparation for you, for your FM as well as for costing preparation. Costing is a separate book where it includes all the questions, including case study based MCQs with solution. And not just that, we've taken this from ICA study material, past exam papers, RTPs, MTPs. So not old RTPs, MTPs and all, or PEPs. We have only taken after the new syllabus got introduced. So from May 2024 attempt onwards, we have taken all of that and we have put it here. And not just that, for the first time ever, similar questions are grouped together with a unique numbering and a distinct color background to make your revision structured and effortless. So what is this? I will just take one chapter and I can just explain you. Now look at this cost of capital. There is problem number 1, correct? So here it's a very basic question here. So problem number 1. And then if you look at this problem number 2, 1a, what I have done is it is very similar to problem number 1, but 1 or 2 adjustment here and there will be extra. So what I've done here is I have clubbed this under problem number 1 and given it a unique name called 1a. So I'm not categorizing this as a separate question. I'm keeping it as 1a, right? In all other aspects, it's a separate question only, but numbering wise, I'm giving it this because what you can do is it is enough if you prepare question number 1. When you are revising question number 1a, that extra adjustment alone, you just have a look at it and you close it off. As simple as that. So imagine it saves a lot of time the day before your exam. And not just that, wherever we have taken questions from the past exam papers or from RTPs or from MTP, there we have given references so that it will be easy for you to actually just refer. So look at this, question number 11b was taken from past exam paper of September 24 attempt. We have taken it from the immediate previous attempt, like before Jan. So September attempt, we have taken it. Now, in case of any repetitions, similar some numbers alone they have changed, we have avoided the repetition and given multiple references against the same question. This also we have done so that, you need not waste your time in, going through similar questions once again. Right, unless and until there is a change, like 1 or 2 adjustments are different. If the entire facts are same except for the numbers and figures, I've removed it. So the repetition has also been avoided. And of course, these solutions, whatever is given here, I have slightly improvised the solution. So it is not just a copy paste from your institute study material. These solutions, certain areas, I have in fact revamped the entire solution and presented in a better way, which is acceptable for your exam as well. These are the things that have gone behind this, creating these two materials, which I just wanted to share with you all, right? And the best part is, maybe for FM, in the upcoming week, I will be releasing both the PDFs free of cost for everyone. You guys can download and use it unprotected, so you can directly use it, right? And the printed copies will be available sometime next month because it takes some time for us to print all the color books, and the pricing and other details we'll have to work out only based on our cost and other aspects. As of now, FM materials are almost ready, and costing materials, it has just started, which we'll be doing maybe in the mid of next month. We are expecting that also to get over. That's the first announcement about the new books. Now, the second and the most important announcement is the launch of exam-oriented fast-track batch for costing and FM. Right? Now, first of all, what do I mean by exam-oriented fast-track batch? Now, guys, this batch has an objective of mainly catering to the needs of students who are going to appear their exams maybe in less than 2 months. Be it you are 2 months away from your exam, or 1 month away from your exam, or even a couple of weeks away from your exam. The objective of our exam-oriented fast-track batch is to make the maximum use of whatever limited time is available. And for FM, we are planning to complete the entire course in just around 50 hours approximately. That is half the time we took in our regular batch. And for costing, we are planning somewhere around 80 to 90 hours, right? That is once again almost 60% of the time that we actually took for our regular batch. Are you clear with this? Now, so in exam oriented fast track batch, how is it different from our regular batch? In our exam oriented fast track batch, we will be covering all the concepts. 100% of the concepts will be covered, and comprehensive questions, that is only the main important comprehensive questions, critical questions will also be covered in our exam oriented fast track batch only, right? Whereas in our regular batch, the sum coverage will be slightly more. And more practical insights also I will be giving. In an exam oriented fast track batch, everything will be logical, no mugging up, right? Absolutely no mugging up. Concepts will be covered 100%. Sums, only the main and important sums I will be covering. That too, it will be covered in such a way that the remaining sums can be solved if you solve these sums that we cover in the classroom. That's how we have defined it. That's how we have designed it. Are you clear with this? This is something that we do. Now, sir, I have just purchased your regular batch. right? I've just purchased your regular batch. So in that case, had I known that you're going to come up with something called as an exam oriented fast track batch, I would have waited, but I just purchased your regular batch. Sir, in that case, what can I do? Wait, I can completely understand your concept. Now you guys can transition from your regular to fast track, meaning what, you will be having the regular batch. You just need to pay around 500 rupees or something like that. I will clearly come up with the exact costing, but you just need to pay some basic amount, some token charges alone that you need to pay, right? And you will also get your exam oriented fast track batch along with your regular lectures. You anyways have purchased the regular lectures, just need to pay somewhere around 500 rupees, and you will get this exam oriented fast track batch also, the entire batch. You will be having two courses. You can decide which one to watch, we leave it to you. So to whom are all the existing students, any student who purchased from Costfin from 1st of Jan onwards, right? For all these students, I'm planning to give this exam oriented fast track batch. I'm giving you guys an option. If you also want this, you can just pay this 500 rupees approximately, and you can just take this batch as well, and you can watch it. So I don't want the existing students to kind of feel bad that we couldn't do it. Absolutely not. Because anyways guys, don't think that you are not able to attend the class and all, nothing of that sort. Yes, one option is there. Number two, anyways, FM, I will be maybe I will be announcing, or I will be releasing this batch somewhere in the next week, upcoming week, because today only we started this batch. So we are planning we are planning to complete this entire FM by the end of Feb. So in the upcoming week, maybe the next few days, we will be launching it. You guys can purchase, so anyone can purchase this FM exam oriented fast track batch, and costing somewhere in the mid of March is when I'm planning to actually start this particular, float it on our website. So it will go live on our website and you can buy it, right? And of course, it's fully going to be only on a recorded mode. More details, exact details about the batch, I will be coming up in the next video. But as of now, I want to tell you guys that, look, two things. Number one is our books. The latest books are going to be available. And number two, we're going to come up with something called as the exam oriented fast track batch, which is going to be applicable for your May 2025 exams on. Right, guys? And trust me, a lot of work, a lot of efforts have gone behind creating the content, both the book as well as the courses. And I am sure that you are going to find this super useful for your preparation, right? So on that note, I'm signing off in this video. I will see you all in the next one. And thank you so much, guys, for your love and support for the 10K subscriber base. I promise you that I will continue to provide you all with the right guide. That's it from my side for today, guys. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you all so much.